brother. I got to kind of work with what I got here this morning. What's good is had a great night last night. I came in 200 and started off actually really good. Was up a couple $100, I think with like $250. And then let me know if you guys can hear me because there's some music in the background. But I'm at the casino still. I haven't checked out yet. And got up about 250 bucks, and then the table started not getting so great. I played for about 2 hours straight. Just kind of up and down. Can hear the song, you dropped a bomb in me. I'm not sure what you mean. Can hear the song, you dropped a bomb on me. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sorry, I'm at the casino, and if I go outside, it's snowing and super cold out, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to go outside, but hopefully you can hear me. The song is playing. I don't know what you mean. What up, Zach? So anyway, I played for about 2 hours straight. Had a great run. It started not going the right direction. Shut up. Okay, stupid overcounts. Okay, you done now? All right. So then went to another table and played for probably another hour or so, hour and a half, and it was kind of up and down. It was like a big roller coaster, man. It was insane. And I got down to my last 2 black chips, which was the $200 I had started with, that I had started with playing. So I had played back like the 250, 300 I was up. And I just started playing a lot more aggressively. I still played progressive, but I played very aggressively. What's up, balls? I started playing like $75 a hand. Actually, I played a black chip. I played a $100 hand. I won that. So then when I got the other black chip, I told them to give me like greens or reds, which is 5s or 25s. So they got me, the 100 I won, they got me in red chips. So I kept stacking my progressive. So I was adding $5 more onto the top. I got to a hand where I had 2 8s. The dealer showed a 3 or a 4. I don't remember what he showed, but he showed bust, right? You play, he's got 10 underneath. And it was like $100 or $125 or something I was playing. So I split them. So I had like $250 on the table, right? So I got another one. And guess what happened? I got another 8. So I had to split it again. So I had like $350, $305, $400 or something. So I got a 17, I got a 10, I got an 18, and then I got a 2 on the last 8 split. So I doubled that. So now I had like $500 on my hands, and he showed a bust. And sure enough, he didn't end up busting. I think he got 17. So every one of my hands beat him. So that was like the big jump right there. Was right there. It was like $500 on the table. So I went from 5 and whatever. So then I just kept playing because I was so ahead. I'm like free money in it now. So now I continue to play progressive, and I had some ups and downs, but man. And then my girl, she missed that biggest hand where I split those. Like, she didn't realize. She came back and I had all these black chips. She knows what the black chips are, and she's like, holy shit. But she comes back, she's got a ticket from a slot machine. She just put like $20 in, and she usually doesn't even go off and play slots, but she put it in. She cashed out like $201. So it was an incredible night. It was an awesome night. Man, I missed it. You know, I've been feeling good for the last few weeks, so I took a couple weeks off. I really had my mindset on coming out here and playing cards last night, and I got the opportunity to do it. I feel blessed. We had a great run, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. I mean, again, for anybody who's out there that plays cards, that gambles, you need to understand that you've got to look at it just like sports cards or anything else. You can't come here and play your mortgage or your rent money or whatever kind of money it is. You have to just bring or play what you plan on losing. It's all entertainment, man. You have to look at this as an entertainment factor. My slogan that I say, scared money don't make money, that's because you shouldn't be scared of any money you're playing, because it should be money that you're assuming you're going to lose, right? You got to have a winning mentality, mindset, but you also can't be like, oh, hey, I'm going to bring my mortgage. I'm going to bring $1,500 here, and I'm going to keep playing it until I win, because the chances are you're going to just keep losing. As you throwing out the $1,500, you're just going to keep losing. And then you start going, oh, I'm going to bet more now, as you're losing more, and it just goes the wrong direction. So big shout out to last night, man. It was such an awesome time. It was so nice to get out. Like I said, man, I've been trapped in my house for pretty much 2 weekends, for 2 weeks, because I just hadn't been feeling good. I think I got a run of the COVID as well. So I've been just staying clear, staying home, staying inside. But man, last night was just amazing. Last night was awesome. All right, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the Gaethje and Khabib fight real quick. Congrats to Khabib. Amazing, awesome, just a very humble dude. It was awesome to see him in the interview, give his respects to Justin as well, and say, hey, man, and not as a fighter, as a person. And, he was on the emotion of his father, losing his father, but him saying, Justin, I know who you are. I know what kind of person you are. I know you take care of the people around you. And he just was kind of giving them that message that don't forget that they can be gone any time. Anytime they can be gone. And, cherish the time with them. Really touching on his dad. Now, here's my thing. Khabib had to take him down. I don't think that was Khabib's plan at that time of the fight. But once he landed that last leg kick, he had landed like 7 or 8 solid leg kicks on Khabib's leg. And when he hit him with that last leg kick, he buckled him. And when you start buckling him, and he keeps kicking that leg, his leg was starting to swell up. It was going to buckle. I'm telling you guys, if Gaethje could have had 4 more leg kicks land solid, I don't think Khabib would have been able to walk. Like, if he would have got through another round, went and sat down, when he would have got back up, he would have been hobbling around on one leg. And that's what Gaethje does. Now, Khabib got him, man. Fair and square. Khabib got him. He got on top of him. He submitted him. And shout out to him. But Gaethje fought him, I thought, pretty well. I thought his movement was a little overdoing. I think he was wearing himself out more than he had to. Gaethje's a fighter that always moves. He always keeps his feet moving. But he was doing too much of the feet moving, and he was constantly too much. Like his bobbing and trying to make sure he doesn't get hit. He overdid it. He was overemphasizing it. He was utilizing too much energy. But still, man, shout out to him. His plan, I could tell what his plan was. It was to chop the leg, break him down so that he had no power. Because, guys, once you take a person's legs away or their leg away, they have no power in their punch. So now you're taking away his striking weapons. He can still throw punches, but he can't step into them, right? Because his leg is chopped up. It's no good. So, anyway, incredible, great. I wished it would have went longer rounds. I wish it would have went into deep waters. But what's up, Greg? Good morning, man. He looked very rushed, yes. And that's the same thing they were talking about. Whitman said that, and even DC or somebody said against Ferguson, that's how he started as well. Too rushed. He said, slow it down. He said, don't stop with the leg kicks. Slow it down. Right. Yeah, he comes at you like a bear, man. Khabib's going to come at you like a bear. And I'm happy to see him go out on top, man. Like, without a loss. I still would have loved to see Gaethje get it, man. I still would have loved to see Gaethje get it. I really would have. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to Khabib. Like I said, I like both fighters. Big fans of both of them. I've been watching Gaethje for a long time before anybody knew him as a fighter, as a real fighter or a real name. Guys, that Phil Hawes that fought in the main card, the dude that knocked the guy out in 11 seconds, I saw that guy win a local belt live. He went to Iowa College. He fought at Myth Nightclub in Maplewood, Minnesota in 2013. I was at that fight live when he knocked a dude out at that local fight. It was like same thing. It was like a 20-second knockout. That kid has been hyped for years. It's taken him forever to actually get into the UFC to get that contract. They've been talking about that kid for many years. He's finally like making his presence known in the UFC, which is very cool. Interesting to see what Chandler's going to do in the UFC as well. I'm sure he'll win a couple, but we'll see what happens. So let's get into NFL Week 7, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go probably chill for a few minutes in the room and then check out here after I go through my NFL takes. So there hasn't been a lot that's changed from what we talked about yesterday. I'll tell you, my cash quarterback, I would either run with Russell Wilson or Kyler Murray. I think you can play either one. I think you can play Metcalf and Lockett with Wilson in a 3-man stack. Not only GPP, but I think it's a great cash viable play. I still love Justin Herbert. Now they're favored by like 7 or 7.5. He's in a great spot though. I'm a fan of him for GPP play. And Joey Burrow, man, the guy's been throwing like 50 plus passes a week. I think you can take a shot at him. And then Deshaun Watson would be another guy that I'd be looking at this week. Okay, running backs. Aaron Jones, I don't think is playing, guys, and they're saying that Jamal Williams is going to bring in a big workload. So you have Giovanni Bernard. You also have Jamal Williams. You have two guys that are very cheap. I think Bernard on FanDuel is like 45 or 48, and Williams is 5,000. Guys, two very cheap running backs. Now these can be traps, but I think Bernard's a bigger trap than Williams is. And then I love Kamara. So honestly, in cash, I would just play Kamara, Bernard, and Jamal Williams. Those would be my 3 running backs, the 2 main and then the flex. And then you can also do like Carlos, or what's his name? Carlos Hyde, L-Air. Mike Davis is another guy. For receivers, again, I talked about it, Metcalf, Lockett. I mean, those are going to be like cash receivers. Stephon Diggs, Kenny Galladay, who else? T. Higgins. You can stack him with Joey Burrow. That'd be a nice stack. Tight ends, Hunter Henry, especially stacked with Justin Herbert. Jared Cook, we talked about last week. Oh, Traquan Smith is another cheap one at receiver for the Saints with Michael Thomas and all those guys out and Sanders out. Hunter Henry, Kels, Jared Cook. Defenses, Washington Redskins. You can run it back on the other side with the Dallas Cowboys. You guys remember defense. Defense is what it is, man. It's very high variance. Anybody can pick the right defense. Everybody can get the wrong defense wrong for this week. Any team can go out and score points. Any team can change the game script from what you think it was going to be to something completely different. So, All right, I still got people in here. Khabib's pressure is unreal. Yeah, Greg, what's up, man? Good morning. He was trying to keep distance and stay away. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. But I feel like going back to Gaethje. I feel like the footwork was the right thing, like keeping the footwork going. But I just feel like he was doing his overall body movements, like trying to dodge and not get hit with a punch, was just overdone. I mean, he looked tired as hell after round one. And I know that it's a lot of that's emotion and everything else, and adrenaline is pumping. But man, absolutely he looked absolutely gassed after that first round. Absolutely gassed. So, I don't know. You guys got any NFL questions for me this week? Anybody, any plays that you want to ask me about? Gaethje landed a lot of great strikes, but yeah, he is a monster. Yes, sir, Balls. Thank you. You're very generous, very kind. What's up, my man? Jesse, what up, brother? Paul, what's up, man? Good to see you. You guys are all doing well. If you guys are having your favorite beverage of choice. All right. Did I lose you guys? Anybody still there? You guys done chatting? All right. Give you a quick little casino back there. Got a bar back there. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end it. We kind of went through the plays. My Gophers didn't look so great last night either against Michigan. That was not so great. It is what it is, man. First week for Big Ten college football. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a blessed, awesome Sunday. I hope your team or teams win. I hope your DFS lineups do good. What's up, Mark? Good morning, man. And I hope you're a fan. If you're in fantasy, hope your fantasy teams win as well today. So good luck, everybody. Let's win some money. Let's have an awesome day. Love you guys, man. Take care. Peace.